Hello everyone, this is a video of how to do solo in front on Pro Tools. Solo in front is a technique on analog consoles where you're able to click solo, and instead of everything else being cut, one element of the mix is brought forward in volume just momentarily, and then when you unsolo, everything goes back to normal. So here's how you can attempt to do that in Pro Tools. The first thing that I'm going to do is create a stereo aux track, and then I'm also going to create a master fader as well, and we're going to have those, and I'm going to call the aux bus solo in front. So there's one stereo aux solo in front and one stereo master fader, so that we can just see those things there. Okay, now on my aux bus here, solo in front, I'm going to make its input bus 3 and 4, and I'm going to send A out to bus 3 and 4. One helpful tip is that I'm using expanded sets send A to make A a bit bigger. So at the moment A is just quite little, but I can go view, expanded sets, send A, and then send A becomes a bit bigger and you get more controls. So selecting my tracks for my mix, I'm going to press Shift to select them all and click on their name. Then using Shift and Option, Shift for selected, Option for all, and I'm going to go bus and send them out to bus 3 and 4. Now all of these tracks are going to send out a copy to 3 and 4. I just need to press Shift and Option again and click on their level, and that's going to send level out to each one. So now a whole copy of my whole mix is going out to this bus 3 and 4, which is called solo in front. Then I'm going to put a trim plugin on this bus, and I'm going to invert the phase. So now I have a copy of all my material from my mix going into this bus here, this aux, and because it's out of phase, it's going to completely turn everything down when I bring it in. So if I press play, we'll get silence because they're cancelling each other out. But the beautiful thing is, if you set this to -5, or maybe something a little bit different, you can tweak it to your preferences. Now, if I use these mute buttons, these will act like a solo in front solo. So I'll give you an example here. I'll just play you the original track, so I'll mute all of this for a moment. There's a little taster of the track. But now if I bring this in, of course this is causing some phase problems. If I go right up to 0, it's silence. But if I bring it in, we can hear the track, everything's fine. And then if I press mute on the drums, which is counterintuitive because this is a workaround, but that means the drums are going to come forward, so we can hear them better. Back to normal. I want to hear the guitar come up. I know it's a bit counterintuitive because you have to use the mute to bring that element forward in the mix, but this is one way that you can do solo in front in Pro Tools. All right, that's it for this video. Nice one.